The fourth P is plan. Every student needs a plan as soon as possible in their education. It may seem obvious, but students who have a plan are more likely to complete a goal. Yet, most community colleges still don't ask a student to write their plan down and submit it to them formally until their final semester. It's called an application for graduation. It's really malpractice, isn't it? Our job ought to be to get a student to commit to a plan as early as possible, certainly by the 15th hour. If they need to change the plan because they're changing majors, their goals have shifted, fine. But operating without a plan really ought not be acceptable. So every student needs a plan, and a plan is how a student makes that pathway their own. Now I've got a personal commitment to a pathway, not just choices among pathways. And that commitment makes education stickier. They're more likely to persist through the challenges that are important to their education and reach their goal in the end.
Nothing excited me more about going to college than getting a college catalog, going back home, and the first thing I did was took out a highlighter and I highlighted all the courses that I was going to take that first year in college. And then I went as far to take out different colors of highlighters and highlight every class I was going to take the next semester and then the following semester. And I didn't realize that at the time, but what I was really doing was building a pathway to my plan to get a bachelor's degree.
When students understand their pathway, the next step is to create their plan to get there. And it's important for students to have a plan because that helps them understand how long will it take me to graduate from Valencia? How many years will it take? How many courses do I have to take?
And to me, a plan is a very more specific, individualized course-taking pattern.
My role as an advisor in order to help students plan, I teach them. I teach them what their resources are, I show them their resources, and then I teach them how to use those resources.
At Valencia, we've created many years ago an online tool that we call My Educational Plan. And it actually enables a student to pick the specific courses that they're going to take to finish their degree.
To access My Education Plan, a student will log into their Atlas account, and then they will go under the My Life Map tab. When they get into the My Life Map tab, there is a link for My Education Plan. It's really easy to get into it. They just click on it, and it just generates the education plan.
To me, My Education Plan is a wonderful tool, wonderful method for students to really see the classes they have to take and to see, okay, if I take these classes in these semesters, this is when I can graduate.
A lot of times, we don't offer all of our classes every semester. And so that's really important. So students realize that when they do their education plan that, oh, okay, so I've got to take this class that's a prereq for this class here. Because if I try to take it in the summer, it's not being offered.
So if a student has chosen to get a degree in elementary education, the computer already knows and it already auto-populates what classes are available for them to take. So instead of looking at all the classes that are available at Valencia, they're only looking at what options they have to choose from, which I think really helps them because, it's not as many options to choose from.
In addition to those tools for both students and faculty, they'll have an opportunity to choose a what-if analysis. We know that students choose a plan that they think is the right one for them now, but they may change their mind later. So that gives them the opportunity to see if they decide to change their major or change their program, what of the courses they've already taken will fit into that new plan that they're considering. So it's just giving them more information to help them make a better informed decision. One of the new tools that's also available in there are various GPA calculators. So if a student wanted to figure out how they could boost their GPA from whatever point it was to a future point where they would like to see it, it'll tell them exactly how many credits they need, and also they can find out the right combinations of grades in order to reach that GPA goal.
So it gives clarity and it gives direction. You know what's kind of laid out for you and what you need to do and when you need to do it. Someone said your dreams or your goals are just dreams until you put a time frame on them.